I'm sure you guys have heard the saying, there's an app for everything, and there's no denying this truth really, because these days there's even an app to control your vehicle. Yep, today we're gonna talk about something Nissan Philippines has recently introduced to the country, NissanConnect Services. Working in tandem with the NissanConnect app available on iOS and Android, you can monitor and control your vehicle, and in the case of this video, it'll be the new Nissan Almera. Hey guys, it's Vika and you're with The Modern Creatures. Today, it's all about NissanConnect Services featuring the new Nissan Almera. Before we get into the thick of things with NissanConnect Services, let's take a quick look at the first vehicle to offer it here in the Philippines. This is the new Nissan Almera in this gorgeous moon pearl gray color. Comparing it to the previous iteration, there's not much difference in its dimensions. What we do have is the new V-Motion grille up front. Sharp edges are the theme with straight cut lines that gently swoop towards the rear. The sharp headlights add to the in-motion look of the vehicle, and I personally think it's rather eye-catching. On this VL variant, we have LED lights for the front and back, and propping it up are these 16-inch alloy wheels. Finally, underneath the hood is the Almera's 1-liter turbocharged 3-cylinder engine. Head inside and you'll find a rather familiar cabin as well. Much of the elements inside the new Nissan Almera does stay the same, save for a few features. Still, here is the D-shaped leather-wrapped steering wheel with controls for media, menu navigation, among others. We have an 8-inch infotainment system for the VE and VL models, equipped with both wired Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, a new addition. The instrument cluster is a mix of digital and analog, and we have the same single-zone climate controls from before. New additions to the cabin include a wireless charging pad and an SOS button up here, which is part of NissanConnect Services. More on that later on. For the driving experience, we were able to take the Almera all the way to beautiful La Union, which is about a 4-hour drive away from the city. On long stretches of highway, the Almera is nothing but comfortable for both the driver and the passengers. A safe and pretty effortless drive is also assured thanks to Nissan intelligent mobility features like blind spot warnings, rear cross traffic alerts, lane departure warnings, and more. What I like most about driving the Almera is that you feel very in control of the vehicle, especially on those long highways. Even when you start picking up speed, the drive was nearly effortless, and that quiet cabin really just added to the overall enjoyment of the long drive. When overtaking, however, you may need to plan a little more carefully since the vehicle does take time to pick up speed. One of my regrets, however, during that long drive was that I didn't get to try, or rather, I forgot to try sport mode. But what I've heard from other drivers, if you do want a little more power, that can fill your need. On smaller, bumpier provincial roads, the vehicle suspension did well to absorb the impact. Turning is responsive, making it easy to weave in and out of traffic as well. Fuel consumption on long highways had us consuming an economic 20 kilometers per liter, while city traffic had us averaging about 13 to 15 kilometers per liter. That's about it for my quick impressions on the new Nissan Almera. So let's move on to something a little more unfamiliar to a lot of you, NissanConnect Services. So, what is it? Well, in a nutshell, NissanConnect Services is a service that Nissan is providing to bring your vehicle into the modern era by allowing you to control it with your smartphone. Currently, only the Nissan Almera VL variant is equipped to handle NissanConnect Services. The connection is 1:1, meaning a vehicle can only be registered to one account. And once you've paired the vehicle to the app, you're ready to enjoy all the perks. A quick look at the app's dash and you can get an overview of all the things available. Monitoring is a major feature here, meaning you can check on your vehicle's health through the app. Notifications can also be set up, so if your vehicle is due for maintenance or maybe something's wrong with it, for example, the app can push notifications to your device. Curfew alerts allow you to indicate a specific time frame when the vehicle should not be moving or used. We also have area alerts that lets you set a certain boundary and notifies you when the vehicle has exited the assigned location. Speed alerts act the same way and notifies you when the vehicle goes past the assigned speed limit. Other useful tools include a car finder and a navigate to vehicle feature, which does what it says. It will find your vehicle and give you directions on a map to where you last parked it or where you last left it. Now for the interesting part, controlling your vehicle using your smartphone. There isn't a lot you can do just yet, but the features available are still very useful and, let's be honest, it's pretty cool to show off. From a certain distance, you can remotely turn your engine on or off, useful for warming up the vehicle and cooling the cabin before you set off on your drive. You can also turn your lights on and off and even sound the horn. Of course, there's also the ability to remotely lock or unlock your doors as well. And there's really little to worry about security or privacy because you can't do any of these things without a security code that you're prompted to set when you first pair your vehicle. So this adds a layer of assurance and some peace of mind that not just anyone can take your phone and start meddling with your vehicle. And remember that SOS button we saw earlier? Pushing that will connect you to a NissanConnect Services response specialist who can dispatch help to your location in the event of an emergency. Before we end this video, I do have to mention one more thing, is that some or most of the features on this app will not work without a stable network connection. Now, Nissan Philippines did say that speed requirements are minimum. I did notice a difference in response times from the city and in the province, but it was pretty negligible. If you are wondering, this technology isn't entirely new and there are other companies in the country that are already offering it. Still, with technology, I believe it's not always about being first, but rather it's about accessibility and offering more stable systems. With the majority of humankind, me included, so closely connected to our devices, it only makes sense that at this point in time, we can see a working relationship between our vehicles and our smartphones. And that's it for today's video. I hope you guys learned something new about NissanConnect Services. And if you have any questions, leave them down in the comment section and we'll get back to you as soon as we can. As always, please do visit our website and our other social media pages. And if you haven't yet, subscribe to us here at The Modern Creatures. Once again, this is Vika. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.